The Real Housewives of New Jersey star Teresa Giudice opened up about the fact that she is not yet sure if she is coming back for season 14 of the show. Amid feuds on screen, as well as off-screen with Melissa Gorga, the entire cast has been in question about who will be returning. With an ever-changing cast on the Real Housewives shows, it will be interesting to see if this is the feud that makes Teresa call it quits, since she has been there since the beginning of the show. Teresa sat down with her husband Louis Rhobh and spoke with Extra about all the drama that has taken place and what RHONJ could look like going forward. When asked if she would be returning, Teresa said, "I don't know if I'm locked in. I gotta check with my lawyer." However, she followed that up with, "No, I need to come back. I have 4 daughters, one's going to law school." Obviously, it is a tough situation that Teresa is in, having to go to work, and it being somewhere where she is always getting into fights and arguments. RHONJ's Teresa Giudice admits she needs time to heal amid Melissa feud. As for her feud with Melissa, Teresa said she just needs time to heal, and also, it's been a lot. It's been sad. Louis chimed in saying that she has been through a lot as well. Teresa said that she needs some space, and that it still hurts that Melissa and her husband Joe Gorga chose not to attend her wedding. "Here's the happiest time of my life, and listen, I've been through a lot. My brother knows what I've been through and his wife. The only thorn in my side were them too, and it's so sad, it's my only family." The added dynamic of having it all play out on TV, Louis said, makes it all even more uncomfortable. While the couples have been going back and forth for ages, it is tough to say who to truly feel sorry for at this point, because there have been differing stories from either side. What is certain is that the entire situation would be emotionally draining to be a part of for Teresa and Louis, as well as Melissa and Joe. It is probably good that RHONJ season 14 is taking a while to get started. Time can usually help fix things, so hopefully it will aid in this situation that they have been dealing with for quite some time. It wouldn't be the Real Housewives of New Jersey, though, if there wasn't some drama along the way. Their feud has been a popular point of contention on the show for multiple seasons now, and while reality TV shows some real life, it could be always being heightened for the sake of the ratings. With season 14 on pause, Teresa and Melissa both have some time to figure out if they want to continue doing the show or not, and how they want to choose to return, as friends or enemies. Teresa Giudice has never been one to shy away from controversy or a camera. As the original table-flipping matriarch of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, she's spent over a decade delivering iconic moments, explosive confrontations, and deeply personal storylines. But with season 13 leaving viewers emotionally drained and the cast more fractured than ever, many fans are wondering, will Teresa return for season 14? Now, Teresa is finally breaking her silence, and she's not mincing words. "I started the show," she said during a recent interview on her podcast, Namist B Dollarches. "And if it's up to me, I'm not going anywhere." The bold declaration sent ripples across the Bravo fan base and reignited debates about whether RHONJ can, or should, continue to revolve around its OG queen. But Teresa's answer wasn't just about loyalty to the franchise. It was about legacy, evolution, and the emotional cost of reality TV. So let's unpack exactly what Teresa said, what it means for the future of RHONJ, and why season 14 might be her most defining chapter yet. "I started the show," Teresa's claim to Bravo royalty. From the moment she flipped that table in season 1, Teresa cemented herself as a pop culture force. She's not just a cast member, she's the face of RHONJ. And in her latest interview, she made it clear that she feels a strong sense of ownership over the series. "People can say what they want, but I made this show what it is," Teresa insisted. "I've opened up my life, my marriage, my kids, my parents, even my time in prison. No one's given more." She's not wrong. Teresa's journey, from doting mom to felon to comeback queen, has been the emotional through-line of RHONJ for 13 seasons. Love her or hate her, viewers keep watching because of the unpredictability and fire she brings. Still, her statement came with a caveat. "I'll come back, but not under the same conditions." Which begs the question, what needs to change? The fallout with Melissa Gorga, no resolution in sight. At the heart of Teresa's hesitance is her continued feud with sister-in-law Melissa Gorga, which came to a bitter head in season 13. What began years ago as petty drama over wedding invites and family loyalty has transformed into something more permanent and more painful. "There's no relationship there anymore, and I'm done pretending," Teresa said bluntly. "If they want to bring us both back, that's their choice, but I won't fake it." Sources close to production suggest that Bravo is considering a major cast shakeup for season 14, largely due to the fractured relationships behind the scenes. Filming became increasingly difficult as cast members refused to be in the same rooms or even acknowledge each other at group events. Andy Cohen has hinted that a new direction is on the table, and Teresa might be part of it, but not if it means rehashing the same toxic fights. "I want peace. That's where I am in my life," she explained. "My girls are grown. I'm married. I don't want to go backward." What Teresa wants if she returns. Behind the scenes, Bravo has reportedly given Teresa significant influence over casting and storyline decisions. She won't admit it outright, but her role as the show's backbone gives her considerable leverage. So what does Teresa want from season 14? A new energy. She's been vocal about wanting new castmates, preferably ones who don't come on just to fight with her. Teresa is said to be open to introducing friends of her own, or even Bravo crossovers from other franchises. More of her life with Louis. Season 13 only scratched the surface of her marriage to Louis Roulas. Despite the controversies surrounding him, Teresa believes their love story hasn't been properly shown. She wants season 14 to focus on their blended family, their business ventures, and their plans for the future. "A chance to heal, not hurt. People think I love drama. I don't," she said in her interview. "I love passion. I love loyalty. But I'm tired of being the villain just because I stand up for myself." She's ready for a softer chapter, one that still entertains but doesn't leave her emotionally exhausted. What Bravo might decide. Bravo executives are in a difficult position. On one hand, Teresa is the show's crown jewel. On the other, the fanbase is growing weary of the endless family drama, and ratings have shown that viewers are open to new blood. Sources say several options are on the table. A split season, with Teresa filming her own scenes and storyline away from Melissa and others she no longer interacts with. A partial reboot, keeping Teresa and a few allies, like Jennifer Aydin or Dolores Catania, while recasting the rest. A full reboot, similar to RHONJ, which would mean saying goodbye to Teresa entirely. But based on Andy Cohen's recent comments on Watch What Happens Live, option 2 seems most likely. "There's still more to explore with Teresa," he said. "She's not done, she's evolving, and the audience is curious where she'll go next." The fans speak out. The RHONJ fanbase has always been split down the middle, hashtag Team Teresa or hashtag Team Melissa. And now that divide feels deeper than ever. On social media, reactions to Teresa's return tease have ranged from passionate support to vocal exhaustion. Teresa is RHONJ. Without her, it's just another Housewives show. Let her go. The drama is stale, and she's too controlling. If Teresa comes back with a new crew, I'm watching every second. Bravo knows the stakes and the emotional investment fans have in Teresa's journey. So, will she be back? While Bravo hasn't officially confirmed the season 14 cast, insiders say Teresa is highly likely to return on her terms. That could mean fewer group scenes, new alliances, and an entirely different vibe. And Teresa, for all her talk of peace, seems ready to bring her unique brand of passion back to the screen. "I'm not done telling my story," she said with a smile. "This isn't just about drama, it's about growth, and if Bravo wants to show that, I'm in."